I'm here with Brandon Routh, star of Out of Order. Anyone who knows me knows I love courtroom dramas. So when I get the link for this, I'm like, ooh, Brandon Routh, fellow Midwesterner. This is gonna be cool. Oh, it's courtroom. I'm definitely in. And right away, your character just steps in it, doesn't he?
Oh yeah, that's his MO.
Yeah. So what brought this project together? Because the cast is great, the movie's great, and we kind of got the ball rolling on this.
Yeah, I received the script and the possibility of a meeting with Guy, our director, and an offer, and I was very much drawn to it right away because of the dual aspect of the two characters that I kind of get to inhabit, or one guy playing two people. Anyway, in this movie, and I love comedy. It's been my first love as far as the type of genre of acting that I like to be involved in, and so this was all about me. And I hadn't had that opportunity in a comedic aspect, so I jumped at it.
Yeah, it's because I've seen you in Zack and Mary, and I've seen you
Yes.
in Scott Pilgrim, and those are definitely comedies. But you, even in those, you kind of play the straight man. This one, you're just like full out, like full on Jim Carrey on this one, so you get to really shine as a comedic actor.
Yeah, I was both excited and scared about the possibility of it because I knew that if I was wrong about it, then it would be bad because the movie kind of rests on whether I'm, in the right tone and invested in it.
Yeah,
I
and
think I
then
made the right choice.
oh, I think you did too. And then yours and Sam Huntington's character plays off each other a lot. And what like what's that kind of like? How do you build rapport with the actors, or do you just read the lines and see how it goes on the day?
Oh yeah, it was excellent work with Sam. I suggested him for the role right away because we've been friends since Superman Returns in 2006. We played Jimmy Olsen, and then we did a movie called Dylan Dog Dead of Night together a few years later. So this is our third film together, and I just knew that we could make it sing and even add a little bit of our own, not our relationship, but the fact that we were friends and our own chemistry together as friends to elevate it even more and work together to make the comedy, I don't know, as funny as it could be.
Then I also got to point out, I don't know who your casting director is, but they need a raise because when I saw Sandra Bernhard as the judge, I'm like,
Yeah,
freaking perfect.
absolutely. No, she was great. The only bad thing about that is I didn't really have that much, back and forth with her because she does play the judge, but it was incredible to have her there and get to know her a little bit during our time filming.
Yeah. What were some of the challenges on this? Because it's a little different than what you're normally, I guess, known for.
Yeah, I think the challenges are just anytime you do an independent film, it's a little more challenging to make it all happen. But other than that, everyone worked together pretty well. We were on the same page. I think just budget and time kind of tend to be the biggest challenges for a film like this.
Yeah.
The wig was not, having to get it put on all the time, and is it, and suit changes and all that kind of stuff. It was kind of annoying, but not bad.
Yeah. Well, I mean, the wig work in this was pretty good. I'm guessing it looks a little better than what your character would actually do in real life, maybe.
Oh yeah, much harder to make those quick changes, in real life than it is with the hair and makeup team to make it happen.
Yeah. And you've done a ton of acting based on your IMDb. You got one producing credit. Do you have any sort of aspirations of doing more behind the scenes work?
I like to be a part of the whole aspect of the film as much as possible. I certainly didn't help bring this into fruition, but once I came on as an actor, I also became in part a producer and helping, make it the movie it is tonally and the script a little bit.
So what would be the difference between that and being a producer? Because what you're describing sounds like one of many different producer kind of jobs I've heard
I'd
of in
say
the
I'm more of
past.
like a creative producer rather than the person who does all the calling of phones and planning things. The planning producer is not what I do. When sometimes you get hired as an actor just to come on and say the lines, and other times you get to be involved more in the creative process and the casting and the tone and the look and you know the edit and other decisions. And that was kind of the situation on this one.
Is there any like unspoken lines that you don't cross dealing with that? Or like, for instance, like, oh, an actor, I think this line might work better than what's written, but I'm not the writer. Maybe I shouldn't touch on that. Or do you just get complete? creative freedom with that. And
Oh, it depends. Yeah, it depends on the writer and the director. Sometimes it's the same thing. Like in this case, Guy Jacobson is the writer and director. And so, leading up and during pre-productions, lots of talk about script between Guy and I and Sam. Also, just helping to bring like Sam and I's natural energy even more into what was already written there. So just little shifts here and there of scenes to amplify, our chemistry and the comedy type of comedy that we do. But Guy was very collaborative in all of that. And I think that's the best one of the best aspects of comedy is when it can feel fresh and new, because it's challenging to land a line when it's planned to be a joke. It can be done. Obviously, it's done all the time, but there's also a nice freshness of when there's just a slight tweak that the actor's given the freedom to shift it. Sometimes it's to the end of a scene, and then the other actor can respond to it too. And you have these fun little bits that pop up that may stay in the movie or may just, get cut. But
how do those jokes live to the end of the production, I guess? Because like you'll have a joke in the script and it's funny, but you've read the script 100 times, you've shot the
yeah,
scene 10 times, and then by the last time you do it, it's like, joke's not that funny. But it's not
you
funny
can
because you've done it like 100 times. But
true. Sometimes it's that, and sometimes it's just some things are more funny written than are performed. And I think you can feel it on set usually when a joke is working, because if you're not making the crew and your other cast laugh or giggle a little bit, then there may be just a little tweak that can help it be better. And so I think it's just a trust between, all of the creative entities in the movie, and a willingness to be open to what the actor might bring. Because, they hired me for what I bring to it, which was how the script was written a lot, but also my influence. And I saw things that might be funny also. And so we just give it as an option. Sometimes we do both what's scripted and what the option is, because sometimes you're just playing in a scene and these other little things can percolate to the top, and they might be as funny as what was scripted or funny in a different way. So it's just having options.
yeah, and this is premiering at the Chelsea Film Festival today.
That's correct. Yeah.
What do you have a release schedule, or is that what the film festival is for?
Yeah. Film festivals
Looking to
help get the word out, film market, and, hopefully get it sold so everyone can see it if they choose to.
Have you got a lot of response to this yet, or not yet? I'm guessing not many people.
I've been to a few film festivals already. I think this is the first one that it has been that we're all kind of gathering to celebrate it in tonight.
Well, excellent. Oh, congratulations on this. This is a really good movie, really funny, and again, I'm a easy mark for anything that involves a courtroom
I didn't know that,
on
but
screen,
now I
not in
do.
real life. What's that?
I said I didn't know that, but now I do know that you're a guy who likes courtroom dramas or films.
Yeah. Before I let you go, I just want to get a movie recommendation from you. Either a movie that's personal to you or a movie that's like, this movie's real good and not enough people talk about it.
Oh man, I'm not very good about on the spot. I mean, Back to the Future is one of my favorite films of all time. And I give you, like, just for silly fun, that I don't know that I can draw directly from this movie, but like movies like Clue, like especially this time of year, is a good, fantastic comedy. Noise is Off, another good, excellent comedy to recommend. That's, in the zone of like big, hilarious energy.
Excellent. Well, Brennan, thank you for joining me and congratulations on the movie.
Sure. Thanks, Eric.